Hi, our proud fellow American YouTube watching patriots. We are back. We are true conservative Asian voice in America. In this video presentation, we would like to share with you our complaints to our President Donald Trump in regards to what he's doing to bring Kim Jong-un to total surrender. Total surrender of his nuclear ambition, to give up his nuclear program, nuclear proliferation, and nuclear armaments he has already developed and produced there in North Korea. President Trump, our complaint starts with what you are doing, what you have done lately to South Korea. We are talking about the way you are treating the evil and crafty deceiver, Jae-In of South Korea. Being an anti-US puppet of Kim Jong-un, he has tried just about everything he could do to help Kim Jong-un survive the economic sanctions the US and UN imposed on the North Korean economy, against North Korean regime. He has imported North Korean mined charcoals and pig iron nuggets, shiploads of them, from North Korea, and he smuggled them into South Korea, and he burned them in the power plants in South Korea. And the United States surveillance satellites even caught them, have taken pictures of their ship-to-ship transferring mid-ocean, and 160,000 tons of petroleum goods, like gasoline and the petroleum goods, already processed, already refined, to North Korea to help Kim Jong-un fuel all his nuclear missiles and nuclear artilleries and traditional artilleries in North Korean military. 160,000 tons carried out in ships. They made 100 ship-to-ship transfers, mid-ocean, close to Singapore and Malaysia. Those ships left South Korean ports, sailed all the way down to ocean close to Singapore and Malaysia, and they met up with the North Korean ships, freight ships, and then transferred, ship-to-ship transfers, and took them over to North Korea. And we all found out. And Jae-In already shipped several 100,000 tons of rice up to North Korea. Already. Moon Jae-in risked getting caught. And he got caught. And he's still doing it. And he thinks the United States, our satellites, didn't know anything about it. And now he's asking his political party members to talk about, to appear in the South Korean news media interviews and promote the humanitarian aids to North Korea by sending them additional several 100,000 tons of rice to North Korea. Right now. Moon Jae-in suggests that. He even tried to ask our President Donald Trump to allow him to do so, to send several 100,000 tons of rice up to North Korea. And he refused to accept the President Trump's request to raise up the South Korean share of the military expenses incurred by the United States and UN peacekeeping military forces present in South Korea. He refused to increase it, not even by $1. That's what he actually said. He appeared in South Korean news media and said, "Oh, I refuse to give them even $1 to Yankees, to the American white pigs." Word to word, verbatim. Is he truly our ally, nation's president? Is he our coalition leader? And in recent visit to the White House, he told President Trump, our President Trump, that South Korean government is buying several $billion of military ammunitions, military technologies, aircrafts, and things of that similar nature from the United States. You know why he did that? Because he knew he got caught, and he was afraid of the United States government imposing secondary boycott against South Korean economy. So preemptively, he came up with an idea of telling President Trump, "Oh, we're going to buy several $billion worth of military equipments and military artilleries from the United States." He's not a stupid dumb. But he has done enough to hurt our position, our position as hegemonic, the world's hegemonic dominant power, especially in the Asian Pacific region. Right now, he's even trying to destroy the United States, South Korea, and Japan trilateral coalition. He's totally destroying that South Korea and Japan coalition by criticizing Japan for what Japan had done during the World War II. While they were occupying the the Korean Peninsula. Bringing back all these bitter memories of what happened during the World War II while Japanese people occupied South Korea and North Korea. He's bringing all this, the bad memories and blaming and calling Japanese killers, monstrous killers. That's how he destroys the U.S., South Korea, and Japan trilateral coalition. You know why he's doing that? Because he wants to cause the United States and UN peacekeeping military forces to leave South Korea, so that Kim Jong-un of North Korea, the big fat ugly swine of North Korea, can invade. They can drive the tanks and the whatever, artilleries down into South Korea and invade South Korea and take over. That's Moon Jae-in's dream. President Trump, it's about time to re-examine who Moon Jae-in of South Korea truly is. Is he our ally or our foe? He is truly our foe. He's not our ally. South Korean people are our ally, but not Moon Jae-in. And some of the South Korean people who belong to the same movement called Jusapa, they are following the ideology that was put together and pronounced by Kim Il-sung, the founder of North Korean government, grandfather of Kim Jong-un. President Trump, you should no longer make deals with Moon Jae-in. You should cut a tie with that guy. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Moon Jae-in is trying so hard to ruin your chance of bringing Kim Jong-un down to his knees after giving up his nuclear ambition once for all. Moon Jae-in is trying to do just about anything he could to destroy what you are trying to do. To destroy you from your plan. To bring the true denuclearization of North Korea. Not denuclearizing Korean Peninsula, but denuclearizing North Korea. Denuclearizing North Korean regime, the evil regime in North Korea. And Moon Jae-in is hindrance to your plan. President Trump, I want you to look at him and re-examine to see his true identity. He's our enemy. He's not our friend. He's not our ally. He's our foe. He's our enemy. He's trying to destroy the U.S. dominance, U.S. hegemonic dominant power in the world, especially in the Asian Pacific region. Moon Jae-in should be taken out first. President Trump, I just want you to be careful. Don't make the same mistake that Bill Clinton, Obama, and the Jimmy Carter made. Don't listen to Moon Jae-in. Moon Jae-in is just like a Kim Dae-jung and Roh Moo-hyun, the previous presidents of South Korea, who sent several 100,000 tons of rice up to North Korea to help them survive the United States and UN-led economic sanctions against North Korea, to bring them to the justice. So don't listen to Moon Jae-in. President Trump, I still believe in your confidence, your wisdom. You self-proclaimed that you are good deal maker. You are a wise deal maker. Remember how many U.S. servicemen sacrificed their lives fighting for the freedom in the Korean Peninsula during the Korean War. We cannot hand that Korean Peninsula to Xi Jinping or Vladimir Putin's hand. President Trump, we pray for you. We truly pray for you, for your wisdom in re-examining Moon Jae-in, finding out his true identity. Remember, he's our enemy. Moon Jae-in is not our friend. He's not our ally. He's our enemy. That's his true identity.